Well, we've seen a single tip lead investigators to solving decades-old cold cases. That's what happened in this case with Thelma Storrs. She was killed in 1998, and then this man, Luis Nieves, was arrested just this past April, 21 years later, all thanks to a tip. But investigators say better technology is also helping them catch cold case killers years later.
There are so many things that law enforcement has at their fingertips now that maybe they didn't have before. DNA is a huge thing.
Now, when the show Cold Justice came to Southwest Florida to help Fort Myers police investigate the murder of Hazel Obando, they provided additional resources to the case, including fresh eyes and more DNA testing. Now, Earl Joyner, her boyfriend, is behind bars. In the case of the Golden State Killer in California, new DNA technology led them to former police officer Joseph DeAngelo. DNA technology wasn't as sophisticated in the 70s and 80s when these murders were happening. Investigators created a profile with DNA from the crime scene, used a database to narrow the suspect pool, and then took some of DeAngelo's DNA last year from his car and found they had a match. But Trish Rout from Crime Stoppers says sometimes it's just as simple as the suspect committing another crime.
People that are committing violent crimes, homicides, things of that nature, they're not just committing one act and then going and living the rest of their life. They're still going out there and they're committing other crimes. And once we can get their fingerprints, their DNA, anything, those get put into national databases, and you never know when you're going to get a hit.
This is exactly what happened in the Story Cornell case in Cape Coral. In 1990, Lisa Story and little Robin Cornell were found raped and killed in an apartment. 26 years later, in 2016, Joseph Zeiler was arrested for aggravated battery against his son. And investigators say his DNA taken that day matched the DNA in blood drops at the scene of the Story Cornell killings.